Hi. I didn't really expect myself to be making another video. I thought my rant was my only thing, but here we are again. So, I'm in the bathroom, and I'm trying to take a shower. I realize, one of these, you might not recognize it because most of the time, and I'm sorry, I don't have high quality YouTube cameras to, do this right, but we'll use this one. I'm sure this becomes familiar when you see it, like so. Recognize it now? It's a shower faucet, right? So, 9 times out of 10, these kinds of handles with the little crystal turn grips, there's a little screw right behind it. I doubt that they just make a lock-in piece that doesn't wiggle. I don't know, but if you're ever in a bind, this was leaking water. So I took it apart. I now know what this stupid plastic piece is. I just learned. This is to help it sit pretty like leveled, against your wall. Anyways, don't lose any of your pieces. This piece, there is a rubber grommet in here. Actually, one moment. There's this rubber grommet here. I don't know if it's that little black piece here. Yeah. Right, there's a rubber grommet in these rings that basically allow the water to kind of flow, because when you, I guess for better demonstration so you understand, is this open? Yeah, this is open. Right, so righty-tighty, as they say, to close it. Basically, when you're opening it, you're opening the valve piece that allows it to go through, right? The problem is this seal is only a brass seal. I'll see if I can shine some light on it. Oh, that's actually a nifty trick. But this part here, this is all metal. This is just brass. There's no grommet seal. Now that seal that you're looking for water is actually, remember this black piece? This piece is what stops the water from coming out when you're closing the line, right? You could remove this entire assembly. Actually, I'll pull it up right now. See? All brass. No rubber grommet. You could, in theory, this is what it looks like, right? You could try and take the grommet, although I've got a piece of plastic stuck in there for whatever reason or another. But you could try and, I guess it makes sense to just go ahead and remove this one since I have it. See? Comes out, right? You could remove that and try and replace it. It probably could save you a couple bucks, but being honest, this was like maybe around 20 bucks. Peace of mind. I'm not a plumber. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm fixing up my own home, and yeah, you could replace this. I'm not saying you can't. But for me, because I don't know what I'm doing, I don't trust myself to work on something as intricate as this, because if this breaks, then you gotta buy another grommet, another seal, and start all over. Instead, I bought it in a pack similar to how that looked, but much cleaner. In fact, I'll show you what it looks like, because I already installed it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And it doesn't leak. That's phenomenal. I don't think anybody who is not experienced with replacing brass pieces for piping should be doing any of this without consulting or having some level of understanding. And even then, if you bathrooms are probably the most critical points for a house, because believe it or not, the subfloor in my house, at least in this bathroom, my bathroom, it's pretty bad. It's in a pretty rough condition. I am planning to one day redo it. So why replace this? Well, because I don't want this causing any more damage. I've taken as much time trying to, you can see it, resealing a lot of the edges here on everything. You can see it on the ceiling. I've tried to make sure I can seal this as watertight as possible at this time, because I just can't afford to redo the bathroom. But if you're having something as simple as your faucet, when you're trying to shower, if it's leaking, spend the money. Spend the money on tub shower. I'm pretty sure this is reversed. I'm gonna try and fix that. But spend the money on tub shower compression stem, okay? Just buy it. You really only need a couple of tools, really. I have a few because I'm a little overboard. Adjustable wrench works phenomenally. Don't get these. Why? This little thing gets in the way. Hate it. But fantastic when you're tightening pipes. It's fantastic for that. Not for taking them off. I know I've got my fat flathead somewhere. Utility knife. Doesn't have to be this. I prefer this. Better grip. My choice. Teflon tape. I'm not sure if it's supposed to go on the brass, but quite frankly, I think it might be overkill, and I'm okay with that. I want it to be overkill. I don't need it leaking. Water is so harmless until it gets onto wood, and if you keep pouring it onto wood, it rots. It rots, and it gets worse and worse and worse. So, peace of mind. If your handle is just bad, don't try, unless you're like an experienced plumber and you just know what you're doing. Sure, then I'm not talking to you. You're probably just looking at it like wondering, why is this idiot doing this? I'm probably doing it wrong, but you know what? I just tested it. Water is working. You see what I see? The answer is nothing. That's what I'm talking about. So, again, if you're a plumber and you're looking at me and thinking, well, this was stupid of my time, thank you for coming by. The point is, if you're like me, do your homework, look up plenty of videos, understand how a shower works. I have a tiny bit because I watch a lot of home renovation videos. But if you got a problem like that, and I wish I had recorded it earlier, because what would happen is water would be spewing from here, just like pew, right? Like a little fountain spew. So if you're like me and you watch a couple videos, this is fairly easy to replace, not repair. This isn't a repair, this is a replacement. I am trying to prevent my walls inside from leaking water onto the drywall and into the subfloor. That's just a bad day. And if I get the chance, I'll do a short video for the subfloor if I see it again, because right now I'm renovating my basement. But yeah, a lot of what the YouTubers out there who do plumbing and showers, like renovations wise, whenever it comes to any kind of plumbing, particularly in the bathroom, as they say, and I'm starting to become a real firm believer, don't skimp on the parts, on quality parts. Don't skimp out on it. Don't try and skimp on it. And I'm sure they're referring to the quality of the drywall, right? The brasses, the way they're fitted, the way you do the piping when you're first in the wall, right? But the point is, there is no price for peace of mind, especially when something like this would destroy your house. I mean, I used to think bathrooms were not as bad because, oh, they're sealed, they don't cause problems. And when they do, it is awful because it's so quiet, you don't know what's happening. I just replaced that for about 30 bucks. And I'm sorry, 31, 32 bucks. This, I got this as well because I thought I didn't have Teflon. I found Teflon. Woo, I have now more Teflon. Teflon good. There's no price on peace of mind for this sort of thing. Double check your bathrooms. Double check your faucets. Just do it. Double check them before buying a house. When you have a house, just make sure you're looking at this stuff. Because this stuff, this is what is going to cost you the most if it goes so bad. I wonder how much damage is actually in my drywall now. This wall, I'm not opening it because I still got a shower. I still need a bathroom. But at least now I've stopped whatever damages have been going on. And now I got a shower again. So, thank you for joining me on this random morning. I got up at like 5:30 to fix all this. So, yeah, thank you again. I kind of like this. I like the DIY home renos, even if small ones like this. But I promise you, if you do this, do it at your discretion. Please do your homework. Do it at your discretion. I'm not an authorized tradesman. I don't have a license. But I've watched a lot of home renovations to at least understand a little bit of how that works. And I can't be any more happier. This is... whatever. Whatever. So, yeah. I think like the next thing I'm gonna do is maybe change that head. And maybe I'll do a video for that. I don't know. This honestly, I've caught myself surprised that I'm doing even a second video after my rant. I thought I would just do one video on my channel and never look at it again. And here I am making a second one. And just so you can see, and I wish I could have recorded it because water was coming from. It will spew from under this bottom side. It would spew inside this cup, fill up, and then water would drip out, right? But now, no water, right? No water. And, you know, just because this was the one that was having issues. No water. Woo! So yeah. Being a homeowner is a pain in the ass. You know, don't let nobody lie to you and say like it's so fun. It's a pain in the ass, especially when you're starting out. I'd like to return life now. I'm unsatisfied with being, or rather, I'd like to return adulting. I'm no longer satisfied with this purchase. I'd like it in the form of a childhood. Anyways, I hope this helps somebody out there. If it helps one person, hey, I'm glad it did.